Welcome to Human OS Mind Your Health Rewired, the show that unpacks the hidden systems driving your symptoms and empowers you to heal from the inside out. I'm your host, Dr. Connie Cheung, and after decades of inside the healthcare system and outside of it as a patient, I've learned this, that health isn't something you chase, it's something you remember. And if you're ready to rewire your body, reclaim your power, and rise above the outdated health norms, you're in the right place. Let's get right to it.
Hey everyone. So, welcome to Mind Your Health podcast Rewired. And I'm so glad you're here. Today's episode is really different. It's not a teaching, it's a story. It's the truth behind everything I've built and the why behind functional yoga medicine, Human OS, and the message that lives inside every word I write and every class that I teach. Today, I want to tell you how I broke and how I rose. So, I want to share with you the most heart-wrenching and the most difficult thing I've ever gone through. And I can only talk about it because you matter and you're a trusted community that stood by me, and everything that I stand for and I create is for you so that you can live a healthy and vibrant life and avoid all the pitfalls that I've had to endure. So this first part is all about the moment everything collapsed for me. And I wanted to kind of take you back and paint a picture of all the things, and just so you can appreciate and understand what it must have been like. So there was a morning in the dialysis clinic. The lights were fluorescent. The room was sterile. The machine was humming beside me, filtering my blood because my kidneys no longer could. I remember looking down at my own body and feeling so sad because I didn't recognize it. I wasn't Dr. Connie. I wasn't a practitioner. I wasn't a mother who had it all together. I was frail, bloated, disconnected, and completely ashamed. I remember thinking, how the hell did I get here? I did everything right. I healed others for a living. I believed in my protocols. And now I can't even meditate. And during this time, sacred morning time, instead of going to my yoga class, I was at a dialysis clinic. And I felt so sad in that moment, completely dependent on the busy nurses and technicians that were busy serving clients that were out cold on stretchers sometimes. They looked all frail, were like bodies lined up, and I knew there had to be a better way. But let's move on to the grief beneath the surface. No one tells you that chronic illness doesn't just attack your body. It dismantles your whole identity that you've built. I grieve the body I once had. I grieve the woman I once was. I grieved the mother I wanted to be, but I couldn't because I was barely surviving. I grieved the healer because she felt like a fraud now. And the woman who used to guide people out of burnouts was now clinging to the edge of her own life. And I didn't know what to do about that. All I knew was to hold on just one more day, muster up the courage to show up, and just hold on to your dignity is all I knew. And all I knew that was important. I only can face what was right in front of me. So it was a complete and utter spiritual breakdown. And here's what surprised me the most. It wasn't the physical pain that broke me. It was the emptiness. All the affirmations I once gave clients, they sounded hollow. All the breath work, unbearable. Even yoga, the practice I loved, felt like a lie. So much effort because everything felt forced, nothing landed. That's when I stopped trying to fix and I started listening. I started just embracing where I was. I had to just be where I was and just keep doing the treatments to stay alive. And that's all I can do. The rewiring begins when you're ready. And in that moment, lying in that chair, I didn't try to breathe better. I just noticed my breath. That's all I could do. Shallow, shaky, stuck. I didn't try to think positively. I just let the darkness be there. I stopped fighting the breakdown. And in that stillness, I met myself. Not the doctor, not the brand, not the strong woman, just me. Completely scared, fragile, and a human. And the whisper that came through wasn't, try harder. It was, try different. That whisper, that tiny little whisper became Human OS. So what does Human OS really mean? Well, Human OS isn't a method I created in a lab. It's a system I remembered when I had nothing left but the rhythm of my body. It's not about fixing symptoms. It's about feeling safety or safely connected to yourself again. It's about understanding why your gut won't digest, why your kidneys won't filter, why your nervous system stays on edge, and why you shut down even when life is good. And instead of adding more effort, it invites in more presence. And that's what changed everything. So, rising differently. I didn't rise with a 6-week plan. I didn't rise by doing or forcing my body into alignment. I rose because I stopped abandoning myself. I rewired my nervous system. I paid attention to what I ate. I only ate the things that I wanted to eat, and I started to enjoy whatever it is that I was doing. I relearned how to digest life, not just food. I reconnected to my somatic body, and I started to love it. I started to feel thankful for it. I rewrote the beliefs that told me I had to be strong, together, and perfect. I started again as a student of myself. So I just want to say, for those of you who may be going through something so unthinkable, it doesn't even have to be a health crisis. I just want you to be able to see the parallel of when you have no choice but to be in that dark space, but still be there and show up, not for anybody else, not for a performance, but just for yourself. That's what cultivates the confidence and unshakable identity and core truth and the essence of you come through. Don't let this break you down. Because if you are in the breakdown, if you're listening to this and you're in the chair, in the diagnoses, in the betrayal, in the unknown, I want you to know you're not too broken. This is not the end. This is the moment of truth. And your body that you feel is failing you is actually saving you. This breakdown is sacred. And if you listen, it might just be the doorway you've been waiting for. So I want you to begin again. And here's how I gently began again, and how you can too. I want you to start the Human OS reset. It's a 7-day nervous system reorientation for those who are ready to feel again. Join the unlimited membership at functionalyogamedicine.com. I will link it all below, classes that meet you where you are. No performance required. Get on the waitlist for FYMCP, the comprehensive certification program in October. If you're a healer, practitioner, or a teacher who wants to guide from embodied truth, you don't have to be strong. You don't have to be ready. You just have to be willing to meet yourself here. So I just want to say as we wrap up, thank you for witnessing this with me. This story is not just mine. It's all of ours. It's being human. We're not here to perfect ourselves. We're here to remember ourselves. So until next time, be gentle, be honest, be home right here in your body. You're not alone. I'm here right there with you and this community as well. Follow me on Instagram at Dr. Connie Cheung. Click subscribe button. Click the links below and check them out. Do something. Show up for yourself. Because at the end of the day, the mirror is going to be your best reflection and your best teacher. Have a great day. See you all next week. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Human OS Mind Your Health Rewired. If something you heard today sparked a shift, share it with someone you love. Or tag me at Dr. Connie Cheung so we can spread this mission together. To explore programs, trainings, or resources to support your healing, visit hossystems.com. And remember, you're not broken. You're brilliantly wired for healing. You just need the right operating system. Until